Hi friends! Today I want to share with you my Castella cake. Castella is a popular Japanese sponge cake, very sweet but still delicious. It's a sponge cake but the texture is finer than the traditional sponge cake that we use for strawberry shortcake. The key to creating the signature texture is Awa-kiri while baking. Do you want to know how to do it? Let's get started. First, we are preparing the mold. We need a deep square mold to bake Castella, but what I got here is an ordinary 20 by 20 cm square mold. This is a little bit short, so I stuck two molds. Wrap around a piece of aluminum foil to put them together. If you have a milk package or cardboard, fold and fit inside the mold to make it tall. Traditionally, we use the wooden mold for Castella cake. You can buy one, but it's expensive for once or twice a year baking project. I used to make a wooden mold by myself when I run my pastry shop. If you really like Castella and you will bake it quite often, I recommend buying square wooden mold. But if not, use the mold you have on your hand. Okay, my square mold looks good. Line a parchment paper inside. Place the folded paper to make it thick at the bottom to prevent scorching. Next, we are making the syrup. The syrup keeps the moisture in the Castella cake. Pour in rice syrup in a heavy bottom pot. You can use corn syrup instead. Pour in honey and water. Cook on medium heat and bring it to a boil. We use 80 grams of syrup. Set aside until used. Preheat the oven for 180 degrees Celsius. Separate the egg yolk and egg white. Remove the stringy part called calaza as much as you can. We use 6 egg yolks and 3 egg whites. Keep the rest of the egg white for another usage. To make a meringue, start whisking on low to loosen up the firm egg white. Keep the mixer running until the egg whites get foamy. Add in sugar in 3 stages. Whisk on low until all the sugar dissolves. The meringue looks shiny when the sugar dissolved. Repeat the process. When all the sugar mixed in and dissolved, turn the mixer on medium and keep the mixer running until soft peaks form. Set aside. Whisk egg yolks and sugar. Whisk on high speed until it gets foamy and pale in color. After a couple of minutes, your egg yolks look like this. It is fluffy and almost double in volume. Add in syrup and mix well. Whisk the meringue by your hand until smooth. Add 1 scoop of meringue into your egg yolk mixture. Fold in until no streaks of meringue to be seen. Sift in the half of the flour into the egg mixture and fold in until no flour to be seen. Add half of the rest of the meringue into the egg yolk mixture. Fold in until no streaks of the meringue to be seen. Alternating the flour and meringue when you mix the batter, you can combine the batter more effectively. Scoop the batter from the bottom to the top to ensure no lumps of the flour remain. Now let's pour the batter into the prepared mold. Sprinkle the ramen sanding sugar at the bottom of the mold. Some people don't like the sugar at the bottom, but the famous Japanese Castella has it as their signature finishing. Pour in the batter and pop it in the oven. After 2 minutes of baking, let's give it the first Awa-kiri. Take out the cake and spray water to give a moisture. Use a wooden skewer and stick into the cake. Draw circles like this all over the cake. Awa means forms, kiri means varnishing. What we are doing is even out the foam inside the batter, and the heat will circulate inside the batter to cook through. Cook another 2 minutes. Take out and spray the water to give it the moisture and repeat the Awa-kiri process. Repeat 2 more times and we do it 4 times in total. After that, reduce the heat to 160 degrees Celsius. Bake 30 to 40 minutes until the surface is golden brown. When you touch the center of the cake and it bounces back, it's okay to go. If you are not sure if it is cooked or not, insert the wooden skewer from the side to the center, and no undercooked butter is sticking to the skewer, it's done. Take out from the oven and peel off the side of the paper. Just peel off 1 centimeter from the top and leave the other part as it is. By doing this, you can keep the Castella cake upright and tall. To even out the thickness of the cake, put it upside down on a wire rack. To keep the beautiful surface, brush the flavorless vegetable oil onto a parchment paper and put it on the top of the cake. This will prevent sticking to the paper. Place upside down and cover it with a plastic wrap while still hot to keep the moisture inside. Leave it until it cools to the room temperature. When it comes to room temperature, wrap it up in a plastic wrap and leave it for a day. The next day, cut into the desired size, but Castella cake always comes in rectangle shape. Cut off the sides with your greased knife. Wipe off the knife in each cut to make a clean cut. There you have your Castella. It smells wonderful and it looks excellent. In Japan, all generations love Castella. You can serve it with a cold milk or green tea or coffee, anything you like. I like it with a cold milk. It's a Nagasaki regional special, and I was so happy when somebody in the family brought back Castella as a kid. The taste brings me back the memories. I hope you will give this recipe a try. Thank you for watching the video. Give me a big thumbs up and share the video with your friends and families. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Follow me on the social media and tag me on your post if you give it a try. And go to my website for the printable recipe and more information. And my store on Amazon has pretty much everything that I'm using in my video. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Bye!